What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me. I'm Duke James. This is Zanzibar. Alright, I might have figured out the problem with drilling. I have a shortcut to EU4 on my taskbar, and I've noticed when I load that up, sometimes it'll say something with the save is wrong, and then when I load that, drilling is gone and nationalism is gone. But when I load the game up from the Paradox launcher, it's perfectly fine. It's kind of weird. There might be different versions of EU4 on my computer for some reason. I'm not sure how that entirely works, but I know I deleted the game off of Steam, and then I was able to... It seemed like it was off my computer, but then I was able to launch it, so I'm not sure what's going on there exactly, but I think if I go from the Paradox launcher, then it's fine. I had a long weekend, picked up, did a lot of work, so I actually went ahead and I just attacked Marina, and then I vassalized them, just because I wanted to move the campaign a little bit forward, otherwise I would have lost 5 days without progress, so I went ahead and just did that. They're now my vassal. I'll go ahead and feed them a couple more provinces over here, and probably have another vassal over here as well, and then I'll probably just take the rest of the territory for myself, which I also reduced the tribe's power by about 5%. They're at 61%, so I knocked them down. I did that leverage. So I do have a little bit of state reach now, which it's decreasing by 0.09. I have 2.5%. Whenever I get state reach, so your provincial corruption is 0 if you have no state reach. When I have state reach, my provincial corruption is in the mid-70s, so that's pretty bad. But then again, I have no reforms, so that's going to happen. In order to do that with the tribes, I had to give them influential chiefs, so they've taken over the country, so my autonomy is increasing, but I figure influence is tied to power, so if I weaken the chief's power, they should get a little bit less influence. I'll go ahead and give the influence to the metropolitans. They should get control of the country back, and then autonomy should drop after that. I figured tribes should... I think they rest... Yeah, the tribes rest around 50 loyalties, so if I keep them at 65, then that'll just tick down every year, so it's kind of a waste. And my manpower is actually increased, so it's about 15,680, so that's fine. So that's probably what I'll do, just... When I get the tribes up, then I'll go ahead and do those things. That one thing to weaken them. In the meantime, I'm building a level 6 harborage in my capital. So that'll reduce embark cost for CE from 20% to 10%. Also give me a little bit of naval force limit from the residents living there. My naval force limit's 15 right now, and I only have 10 ships, so I don't really particularly need that, but I'll take it. Why not? Actually, let's go ahead and build. I'll build 2 light ships. I have 8 transport ships. My force limit is 8, so that's actually good. I built up to 10 because I'm going to attack Lundu. They conquered Tet, but I'll go ahead and try to loot this province. Let's see, declared war on Lundu. I should get some power projection for declaring war on them since they are a rival. I'm not going to humiliate rival. I think they're my only rival, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try to get them to give back territory or release countries. Or should I humiliate? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do... I'll just do a Conquest CB. These guys are only allied with them, so I'll just go ahead and call them in. It's actually an undefended province. Let's go ahead and just grab that one. Just knock Kitive out. Grab some ducats from this province that's operating as my bank. I'd like to make a withdrawal, please. Full grain provision ended. I'm also building... Yeah, I'm building a harborage here in this province as well. From 3 to 4. This province has a better harbor than my capital, and that gives harborage infrastructure cost negative 50%, so I'll build that up. I have to build a harbor here, even though it's right next to Zanzibar, because I don't think there's... They're connected, you can walk across them, but I don't think CE runners can walk between those two. So that'll help that out. Still building... Okay, harborage rank 2 was built in this province. I believe it was rank 1, so I now have... It's building up to rank 3. Yeah, so this is now average communication. This should actually start decreasing. A little bit of separatism and then chiefs left. Otherwise, this will decrease as well. The autonomy will start decreasing there. Building a harborage in that province. Building harborages over here. From 3 to 4. Building amenities in this province in order to start building a harbor there. I think this province has... Yeah, this province has a major harborage as well, so I'm going to build this one up as well. Negative 50% cost for that. This province has a harborage. This province's communication efficiency is 54%, so it gives negative 0.537. This province is 29%. So building a harbor in this province should cut that communication down a lot. It should help out a lot. Interestingly, this province is 43%, so I'm not sure why the game considers this province to be so far away than where it actually is. I'm not sure if that's intentional, because both of these provinces are next to this province, but this one is just considered to be so much farther away. Severe looting. So I don't actually want this province, so if they would peace out... Wait, why does that say... That's a thing? You can't do peace deals? You have to wait a month to do a peace deal? Kind of weird. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but it's kind of weird at the same time. Why are you splitting up? Where are these troops going? Put these ships in a port over here. Alright, influential chiefs expired. Hopefully their influence drops. I suppose I could give that. I could promote the burghers right now. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see where the chiefs line up with their influence. I might have to give that... I'll probably have to give that to the Metropolitans, but I just want to see where they're at without that. I have an extra merchant. I can't send him anywhere. Alright, apparently they're just going to go into their territory. They're going to try to come down here. They'll probably show up down here, actually. But this is all forted up now, so I'm prepared. Alright, that's the war goal. This is their capital. This is the province that I want to loot. Do I have a better... I have a siege 2 guy. I'll stick him on here. Should go a little bit faster. Yearly inflation reduction and reduce inflation cost. Grab this guy. Upgrade him. My ruler's 51, so he should die soon, so I should get half price burger advisors. I'll probably go with the burgers, because the bureaucrats are not going to be able to take over my country. They're at 0. The state reach is too low for that. So I'm going to roll with the metropolitans for a while. Are these troops just sitting over here? I want to find out, but I don't want to sacrifice this unit. Where'd they go? Unless they're over here, but we don't have military access. We don't have military access. We have it through them, but they didn't come this way. It's kind of weird. Oh, there they are. Where'd they go? Let's call that guy back. Automatic investment. Alright, what is it? 1410, so 1408 would have been. So a lot of investment in this province. That's good. Because it's pretty far away from my capital and still investing there. So that's nice. More than 20 ducats in that province. A little bit of ducats in a Khalifi. Most of these amounts are so small, it's not really been worth talking about. Just good to know that it's happening in just about every province. They have no navy, so I can have my naval maintenance be half. Doesn't really matter. Instead of trapping them here, I'm going to prevent them from getting on that province. They'll take this province. They might be able to take that province. Yeah, I actually don't want to lose this province, so I'm going to move these troops over here. The siege will continue. I thought we looted that province and got 3 ducats. Yeah, it's just progressively getting less and less ducats, which makes sense. Every time it's looted. If I was going to take that province and hold it, I wouldn't have looted it this much, but I can't take any of these provinces, so I might as well just extract ducats from it to build harbors. Let's see, we're at 32%. What is my aggressive expansion? My aggressive expansion is pretty bad with the Madagascarian powers. These are different religions, so they shouldn't mind too much. I don't want the territory myself, so... Could have them give that stuff back to Monomotapa. Pretty sure they're just going to lose that again, unless I guarantee them. This stuff would be not connected to their capital, so, and I wouldn't border it. I wouldn't want to give them this province. I'm gonna have them release this country and then give me... They release that country, give me war ups, ducats. I don't have a slot to do anything with this country. I'm automatically guaranteeing them. I'll improve relations with them. Delete those troops. Okay, yeah, it's February, and the Chiefs have 47 influence, so I would have to give the Metropolitans that influence thing in order to get them to take over. The problem is I would have to keep doing that in order for the burghers to keep taking over. I think the other thing is if I reduced clan power enough, then the burghers would take over. Or if I made the burghers strong enough. They're gaining 0.3% power, which is actually less power than I want them to gain. I want them... They can have as much power as they want. Because their power is 24%. So if I promote the tribes, then they get 10 clan loyalty, give them the old ways. They'll get up to 15, and then I could do... that thing that I do when it's available. Which is... This one, expanded authority? That's in 4 years. Yeah, I'm not going to give them anything right now until I can do that leverage. Otherwise, I'm just wasting loyalty. Since their resting point is at 50. Grab a claim on Lundu's province. I'm limited because my ruler's paranoid, so I have -1 diplomatic relation. These guys have claims. I don't want to make these guys too powerful. Their liberty desire is 10%. I think 10% of that, or at least 5% of that, comes from my ruler. No, 10% of that comes from my ruler. So they'd be at 0. So I'm actually cool with my ruler dying. I'm not going to cause him to abdicate, because that's going to tank my legitimacy. But if he can die sooner rather than later, that'd be great. Especially since I would get a couple more points into mill skill versus diplomatic. So I want admin and mill right now. Don't really care all that much about diplomatic. So if he could die, that'd be great. I'm getting commercialization. It's just very slow. Alright, now it's actually spreading institution invention 0.01. I feel like that should be a lot faster because our power is 18.4. Burger power is 50%. Sustenance is, what, 6%? Something like that? That's here. Yeah, it's 6.2%, so I feel like we should be getting it a lot faster there. And the fact that it's not in Cairo makes me think that Mamluk has embraced legalism, commerce, right of commerce 7+. So the Mamluks don't have right of commerce 7+. I thought they started the game with that. Modifiers marked with asterisk are scaled to the development of the province and will increase if the total development increases. Okay. Yeah, so I'm getting 0.01 and then the spread modifier is plus 20%, so that's bumping it up to 0.02%. So instead of 2190, which is what I was going to get in this province, it's now 1689, so we'll actually get it in this campaign. I'm going to throw 20 ducats into commerce in that province. Try and bump up that trade a little bit. Alright, I figured out I'm going to give these guys all of this inland territory, so these 4 provinces, and then I think I'll take this province for myself, and then I'll make a vassal grab this stuff on this side. And then once I build some harbors on this side, I think then I'll annex this guy, and then once I have harbors all around the island, then I'll annex the interior guy. So I'm going to attack Canada. Canada and Switzerland's baby. Where are these guys allied with? Do I want this province right now? Oh yeah, I hate this, like, these different colors that they do. I'd rather just be red. It's a lot less... Because this should be, like, practically nothing. Like, nobody over here hates me. This makes me think people hate me over here. The highest is -14. Over here, though, everybody hates me. The highest is -65 with, Yeah, I'll call him that country. I'll take this province. Or I'll try to. Alright, they can attach over there. I'll grab that province. These are all forted up. That's my 2 siege guy. Didn't call in these guys, so I think I'll just take this province for myself and give this province to Marina. My stability is 0, unfortunately. Let's get that back up to 1. I'm going to try to keep stability as high as possible so I can get yearly centralization. I took trade power from these guys. That was a quick, relatively quick siege over there. This is Wooded Hills, so they have more men than me. But combat with negative 25%. Should be good. I think my tech is better than them as well, and I got this one troop. Oh, they moved over here. I'll sortie anyway. Get an additional troop, just in case they come over here, which doesn't look like they are. So it should be fine. I should get Admin Tech 18 soon. Then I'll grab that trade group, get some monthly autonomy reduction from that. Keep reducing the tribe's power. And build those harbors. Wow, it's gonna take forever for them to... Doesn't say when they lock. Oh, they're locked. Okay. Perfect. No stack weight. And I can't sortie on this province because it's not mine. Yeah, let's go. Alright, then I'll go here and knock out these guys. Would they peace out? They would. Alright, I'll just piece them out without having to fight them. Because I'm going to go over and siege down that province, so... They stack wiped my vassal, my poor vassal. Okay, none of these countries have an army. Let's save some money. Alright, then I'll siege down this province. And then, at that point, I should be able to grab both of those provinces. Still the Siege 2 guy? Yes, perfect. Alright, this province now has a level 2 harbor. Oh, Kitive's gone. Okay. Interesting. The communication efficiency is still pretty bad in that province. It's bad in this province, too. How's this harbor coming? Still 16. Amenities built here yet? No. Soon. Alright, skipped ahead a little bit. Took that province. I'm gonna piece them out. First, I should be able to get maps from Meiou. Let's see if this works. Okay, yeah, they'll give me maps from Middle Africa. Normally I wouldn't want to know countries here because I would be getting aggressive expansion with these taking these provinces would give me aggressive expansion with those countries. If I don't know them, then I wouldn't get aggressive expansion with them, but I'm not actually conquering territory over here, so I don't have to worry about that. I'd rather put my merchant in those provinces, or in those nodes, in the Middle African node, so I'll go ahead and just discover that, and that is the same node, so that's kind of worthless. Alright. That's a giant node. That extends all the way up to here. It's kind of crazy, actually. It's a giant node, and all these countries look the same. These three countries have the same flag, basically. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to take those two provinces. This goes to Marina. I take this. It's going to boost the tribes. Yeah, boost them 2%. They gained 2% power from that one province. But I'm weakening them, so should be fine. Alright, I'm going to end this part then. Can't put my merchant over here because there's no node to do that. I know Lake to Chad is now up there. Can I do it through this screen? No. Do you guys want to give me maps? I don't have troops over here anyway. Yeah, so they wouldn't give me anything. Alright, well I'm going to end this part here and pick up in the next part. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.